Did all the preps again for hard mode, so now we're gonna go steal all the goodies for hard mode. Now this time I did use the long fin, because you know it was just a mistake last time. There it is. And you'll see that this time it gives us different choices for clothing, and it will spawn obviously in a different vehicle and a different spot. Here we go. Same plan though, we're gonna go to the airport. There's 3 stacks of green stuff we're gonna grab that'll fill 1 bag. And then we got pink diamond this time, so I should get paid probably 1.5, 1.6 million for this. Be nice. Very nice. Let's give him some more. Ha ha ha. Alright, so we're gonna head to the hangar first, but you see there's a stack of greenies to my right, so we're gonna have to go over there.
Remember, cameras everywhere. Almost like Mr. Rubio feels a little paranoid sometimes.
Now, so I always wait for this guy right here to turn and start walking, but sometimes he'll turn around. So you just gotta be careful. Like, if he walks a weird angle and bumps that Jeep right there, he'll turn around. I've never had him spot me when that happens, but I would imagine it is possible, so. Now this is a weird spawn. We gotta get one from the lower spot, one from the higher spot, and run across the road and get the third one. It's gonna suck, time consuming, and of course it wastes your time doing that little animation right there. But whatever, we're still gonna get our elite challenge. Get in my bag.
By the way, don't apartment for it. Caution, of course.
Important. Alright, we still gotta do this silly forklift thing.
If it is too heavy, it will slow you down. Perhaps too much.
Mm-hmm. God, I guess keep your gun out, because like the only way to control this fucking character is if you aim. See this? This is bullshit. Wasting my time. Like, fix your game, Rockstar. This is ridiculous. It's not like the game's 20 years old or something. Corporate nonsense.
Self-sufficiency, infiltrating private islands on your own. In Russia, we bring friends, and our friends bring bags. More money in bags. Perhaps next time, yes?
Alright. Goodies acquired. Alright, so this is going to be a little trickier than the other times, because I got to run across the street. I want to watch this guy's cone of vision. He's over there, but he could turn around at any moment. There he comes back. So gotta wait for him to cross, and then we'll run. And then there's another guy you gotta watch out for also. Well, there's 2 more, and a camera. A lot more difficult when you gotta do it this way. So. Alright, so we got the walking guard, who is out of range. He's not gonna be a problem. You gotta run right past this building here and then jump the wall. Now, get your gun out, because you need to destroy this camera and that guy right there. We're good. Nobody saw that, even though there's lots of screaming and stuff. The guards only have a cone of vision. They must have taken some drugs or something. I don't know. Who cares? Fill my bag up. It's gonna be less than 400k this time. I can smell it. Yeah, see, that's terrible. Last time we got like white stuff, and I don't remember. Yeah, white stuff, and then we filled it with green. So, yeah, obviously all green this time. A little bit less of a bag load, but it's cool because we got pink diamond. Let's go get that pinky diamond.
The things in this man's vault, huh? Mr. Rubio is one-man international black market, and we are his financial crisis.
Now, I always say don't beach your boat, but I've never actually done it. But I would imagine that it's possible to do so, but we're good. I guess you'd have to just go get caught and start over. See, this boat's a lot better because it's faster. That's really it. But the patrol boat did fine last time. It got us where we needed to be. Can't understate how much faster that boat is, though. Wow. I feel like we got here lightning fast.
Acaba de irse. Hace nada estaba preguntando por usted.
You're in the area where Mr. Rubio's personal bodyguards operate. These men will know every soldier under their command. No disguise will fool them.
Come on, 100,000.
Good thinking. Always check the safe. Okay, the fingerprint scanner. Time to break out the tool we borrowed from the head of cybersecurity. Remember,
now because it's on hard mode, we got 4 hacks instead of 3. See that? Pretty cool. Downstairs it'd be 2 instead of 1.
nicely for the key.
I have the keys.
You have done
Weird
it.
that he would say that.
Now get into the elevator.
Next stop, the basement.
Welcome back.
Next stop, vault in the basement. Here we are. Welcome back. 2 times in 1 day. Hey, yay. Give me them gold monies. Give me that money there.
Yes, this display case is bulletproof and bomb-proof. The only way in is the plasma cutter. One slip, you lose your finger. Big slip, well, just ask my uncle. You know, once in the Baltic Sea, the submarine was so cold, the plasma in my plasma cutter froze. And somehow it's still overheated.
Give me that diamond. Yoink. Look at that. 1.8 million. Fuck yeah.
In Liberty City. Normally it's the museums doing it, right? Not this time. It looks like they have sealed off the drainage pipe you used to get in here. You will have to find another way out. Extra guards just arrived. Be careful. If you see
Come
anything
on,
you like on the
shithead.
way
There
out,
we go.
do not be shy. Help yourself.
There it is. Look at that. Perfection. First try. I mean, I've done it a million times, so it's definitely not my first try, but I'd say most of the time when I do it first try and succeed. Every great once in a while, slip up and do something stupid like the patrol boat thing that happened earlier today, or this. Is escape, and they'll never know you were here. Yeah, they don't fucking have a clue. I should try to do it the right way one day, like go to the airstrip. That guy didn't see me, but I just did like a wheelie right in front of him. He was like, did anyone see anything strange? When they're trying to figure out what happened. He's like, well, I was walking my route and like this guy on a motorcycle just sped across the road. It seemed normal. I didn't say anything. It seemed normal. Oh god. Look at that, 1.83. That is a hell of a take. So Pink Diamond is the best you could get next to the legendary Panther statue, which I have yet to see. I've done it. I can't even count how many times I've done this. So on my other account, I did the full tier 4 completion. And part of that is you got to do $50 million worth of heists. So I did a bunch. I did it a lot. I grinded it a lot. And I've done it a lot on this account too. And then I've done it helping other people. And so, yeah. But I've yet to see anybody get that Black Panther statue. I think it's very, very rare or non-existent. Give me this. Hell yeah. That's a big chunk of change. 12 minutes ain't bad. 0 haxes. You know, that seems to be the 3 that it gives you every time. But like I said earlier, don't get caught. Make it out in 15 minutes. Fill your loot bag and you're gold. You won't have any problems. And don't fail your hacks. Don't go in and do it halfway and then back out. That'll fuck it up. Give me all them monies. Where's my elite challenge? So 17, so 100, another 100 grand for that elite challenge. 1.7 million babuckos. Even Pavel gets paid good. Shit. Give me the money. Look at that, 17 million bucks on me. Put all this. Oh wait, okay, so that was an achievement or whatever, or part of the tier 3 challenge, hard difficulty. I can't believe I haven't done that before. That's part of it. If you really want to grind that, that's the way to do it. You do your first one when you first log on for the day, and make sure you got about 3 hours to play. Maybe 4 hours total, because it takes about an hour to prep the heist and everything. Then you play for about 2.5 hours, and then you make sure as soon as he texts you and says, "Hey, it's ready," you run down there. You don't have to do the whole thing, but you got to start it. And then as long as you start it within that time, like right when he tells you to, it'll be in hard mode, and then you can get paid more. So do it. Get paid more, folks. Get your money. Hard mode don't mean shit. I wish everything was in hard mode. When I first started the Cluckenbell raid, the first week it was out, they had a hard mode, and then it went away. And now it's not as hard. It's hard for me to remember what was different about it, too, because I only got to do it a few times when it was in hard mode, and then they changed it. They changed the amount that it pays. They took away the hard mode difficulty. I think it's probably one of those things where they'll bring it back and give you like a special amount, stuff that you can get maybe or whatever, because that's what they did with the Fooligan missions, the last dose, first dose story, is they did a week where you could do it in hard mode, and so I went and did that, and it unlocked some, I don't know, like sunglasses or something stupid. But yeah, we got lots of money, paid some monies, give me some more money. That's pretty much all I'm going to do today. I don't know, I feel like I put in a shit ton of work. I don't remember how much money I had when I got on, but now I've got 17 million. I only did one of the cars for the salvage yard. I sold two because I had one left over, and then I did another one and sold that. So some of that money is from that. And then I went and did my wheel spin for the day. I didn't really cause a lot of havoc. I was about to say I caused some havoc, but I mean, I did definitely killed a few players today. I don't really remember why or when or what had happened, but I think one guy started following me, and you make two turns the same as me, you're catching a sticky. I don't care what you're doing. I don't care if it was a coincidence or what. I am just, yeah, it's impossible to be around me. I'm not playing. When you come near me, especially if I'm doing something, I'm gonna blow you up probably. I don't give you the chance to shoot at me. I'm already shooting at you every single time. And it hurts people's feelings, but I don't care. It's the way I exist, and it's the smart, tactical way to play this game, because you can't trust these people. They are going to shoot at you. It doesn't matter. I don't care what you say. Yes, there are people out there who still play the game like, oh, wait, and give you a chance to be nice. Well, that ain't me. I ain't giving you a chance. I've done that for a long time. I used to run a crew of guys who that was our whole thing, is we give you a chance. And then as soon as you messed up, here comes the whole weight of the crew. But that's just not me anymore. I'm playing solo. I ain't got time to fuck around, and I cannot take chances. If I'm doing a mission and you come near me, I am already shooting at you. You're a red dot to me. But if you come around me and I'm not doing anything, I might shoot at you just for fun. I gotta be honest, it really, there's no rhyme or reason for it sometimes. I mean, if I see something that I think is funny, like you're shopping for clothes and I shoot the guy that works there, or you're shopping for clothes and you got a bounty on you and I throw a proximity mine next to your car, it's just funny to me, especially when I get you. One of the reasons I really love doing business battles, and I get hardcore when business battles come around, but one of the reasons I really like doing them is because, like, I can go in, clear the place out, grab one of the 8 business battles, and then, like, put a proxy mine for you You know what I mean? Like, and then you come and you think you're just going to grab one and get out real quick because I'm nowhere around, and then you hit one of my proxies, which is not to stop you, right? And sometimes it does. Sometimes it will stop people, and they won't come around again. But it's to slow you down so that I can get there and steal the one that you already got. You're right, I am a total scumbag.
Take cover!
All this for freaking gas mask. I killed four four firemen. He said, seriously, cops over a couple of gas masks? Well, I did murder four firemen. I mean, come on. Those are heroes. And I killed them for no reason. For gas masks. That was the reason. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Woo, that was close. Come on. Come on. But they really want to get revenge for those freaking firemen. Okay. That's me. All right. Give me that. Oh, I don't know. That was just a stupid robbery thing. I don't want to do this. I'm not really in the mood to play anymore. Thanks for watching. I think I'm going to call it a day. I got some real life stuff I'm planning to do soon, so I'm going to go do that. I'll be on tomorrow. I'll probably broadcast again, because why not? Even though nobody watches. You know, it's cool. If you want to learn how to be an expert, come watch. I don't know how to get the word out. If you see this, right? And you know somebody who's like, hey man, I don't really know how to play that game. It's too hard, right? Or you yourself think this game is too hard. Go tell people. Say, hey, this guy, he makes it look easy. I mean, he gets killed sometimes, sure. Everybody does. But he gets right back up and slams a pie in your face and makes millions. That's the thing. That's what it is. And I should not be operating in an invite-only session. I did that for the heist. That's the only thing I ever do in an invite-only session. It makes me better, even if I lose. If I come after you for no reason, it makes me better. Whether or not I win is irrelevant. But thanks for watching. We're going to get out of here. Get out there and make a whole bunch of money. Don't be scared to fight anybody. Level 8,000, somebody who's got a hacked account. But you don't see a lot of those anymore, by the way. I think they really cleaned it up. Rockstar really did something about it, because I rarely see anybody over like 1,000 anymore. Which, 1,000, 2,000, that's legitimate. People are definitely there. If they play this game every day and they don't play anything else, they've been playing it since launch, it'd be easy to imagine somebody getting to 3,000, 4,000 even. But these guys that are at 7,694 or whatever the hell the number was, they're fake. Those are fake accounts. The guys at 8,000, there ain't nobody who's a level 8,000. It's bullshit. They are fake. Because eventually you would go, you know what, I'm bored. I'm going to start a different account and be a female or whatever. You would not play all the way to 8,000. I don't give a shit. There's no satisfaction in that. It doesn't even make sense. Because my character, who's only 524, not this guy. This guy's, low level, 89, whatever. My other account, I own everything I want. I have every business. As soon as something new comes out, I buy it up. No big deal. I'm sitting on around 30 million right now just because like what else am I going to buy? I don't need anything else, right? And I don't grind on that account because I've got everything. My hangar's full of aircraft. All the aircraft that I want to own, I've either owned or still own. Even when they came out with the weaponized Conda, which I believe was the last aircraft that we got, I bought it. Not because it's a good aircraft, just because I wanted the damn thing, just to see, you know. Um, GTA definitely. There's not a lot of aircraft upgrades. You haven't seen a lot of that in a while since the what's it called? The San Andreas Bounty, or no, the Mercenary upgrade. I can't remember exactly what it was, what it was called, but it gave you missions and a bunch of upgrades for the Avenger, making the Avenger like a deadly vehicle. By the way, it is. Yeah, it's quite a thing to have now because it's got lock-on missiles, and I think you could put stealth unit on it or something like that. I don't remember. I haven't flown it around in a while, but it's a tank in the air for sure. It already was a tank in the air, and now it's got upgraded missiles and a spot for crew cannons. Like you can have people shooting down at the ground, which makes it a really amazing vehicle for crowd control if you ever were in need of that. You know, like let's say there's two gangs of six going at it with small arms, right? And they're really just wreaking havoc across 4 or 5 city blocks. You come in with two guys, let's say three total, the driver and the two guys running the guns on an Avenger, and you can smash that whole area. That vehicle is extremely powerful. And even if you take a few RPGs, which a good pilot will be able to dodge, the vehicle itself will stay up there for a while. Even if you lose one of your propellers, you can still safely bring that thing to the ground. And then it takes a lot to blow it up, so everybody can jump out, you know, grab their guns. You can put it away, get a new one, get a vehicle, drive to the new one. Um, I don't know why I'm talking up the Avenger right now, but it's pretty amazing. I haven't really used it in a while. It's definitely something when it comes to air stuff, like just flying a regular jet. You really need a team because you're extremely vulnerable up there. You know, it's like glass cannon kind of thing. You take one bullet and you're blown up. Now the Raiju can take like 3 or 4, I think. But even that is not much for a guy on the ground. You know, like if you're low enough and still enough for me to shoot at you on the ground, I'll take you down pretty quick. I'm not afraid of a Raiju. And if you're chasing me and I'm in that virtue, you don't stand a chance. There's no way. You got to really be on it. Now the Raiju's got that explosive cannon, so that does make it a little more of a threat when it comes to these armored cars that are the meta right now, like the Virtue and the Omnis GT. That car is probably it at the moment. But you know, just Imani Tech cars in general are pretty powerful. Um, but the Savage helicopter beats them almost every time, and you don't have to be good in that thing to win. And the what I was just talking about, the Raiju, is very powerful if you know how to shoot. But you know, a lot of people don't. This one, this is the car right here. How much is this thing? 1.7. That'll be the whole heist I just made. I don't know. I'm kind of waiting. It was just on sale, so it'll probably never go on sale again. It'd be nice to get one, but then you got to upgrade it too. So you're going to spend another 500,000 at least on all the upgrades. Plus, I don't have everything unlocked yet because I'm not level 100. But as soon as I get there, everything will be unlocked. Not in a hurry to do that. The whole point of this account was to show you that you could be super powerful by level 50. And by level 50, I had an agency with a workshop. I had my Virtue fully upgraded. I had a bunker, and it's still running research right now. I'm not. That thing's kind of hard if you're not really grinding it. It just kind of runs in the background. Actually, before I get off, I'm going to run up there and refill it. Just, you know, so I'm thinking about it. There's no reason to run up there, actually. What I'm going to do is set my respawn. So, what I'm saying is, if you want the path as a new player, first thing you do, go run those first dose, last dose missions. Get yourself that virtue, because even without the armor, that car will help you out a lot. It's really fast. You can run missions in it. It's a grind vehicle for sure, and they give it to you for free. All you got to do is run those missions. So that those missions will also introduce you to your first business, which is the acid lab, right? So you get that going, and for a solo player, there's nothing better. That thing is so amazing. You don't have to be a motorcycle guy or none of that nonsense. You are. It's just a free. Well, it's not free. You got to buy it and invest in it. But it's a little business that you whip out. It's got its own service vehicle. The acid lab itself is a service vehicle that can have, it takes a lot of missiles to blow that thing up. It can have RAM on it. It can have proxy mines. So it can. If you want to trash the lobby, that thing is deadly. And hard to deal with. It takes somebody on an oppressor and a shithead attitude to do anything about it. Which, if that's you, then I'm coming for you anyway, bitch. But that's an early, starter business that you can make a lot of money on. And then you grind your way to, get your virtue, get your acid lab cooking, get lots of money that way. You don't even have to own a property to have that thing going. Because a freak shop is like a property. They let you live there. You can spawn there. You can use the workbench, the weapon workbench. You obviously can store the acid lab there. So it's like your own business, or it's like your own property with an upgrade to put a business in it, right? And they give you that. It's just story missions you have to do. So the first story mission opens that property for you. So do it. That's the first thing as a new person should do is those missions. They're a lot of fun too. Then your next step is going to be a choice. You either want something that's going to make you a bunch of money, and that would be what I would suggest, or you work towards your agency upgrade. The agency is more of a tactical upgrade. The more important thing is the fact that you can buy the weapon or the vehicle mod shop, and the vehicle mod shop gives you access to Imani Tech. Then you can buy the Imani Tech vehicles, which are very expensive, and they become little land tanks. I mean, they are unstoppable. Especially the electric cars like the Virtue, the Omnis, and the Buffalo STX or EVX. It's called EVX, yeah. The Buffalo EVX. So those are the 3 electric ones that can also be armored. And the best thing about them is they are white dots. They do not show up as their own little symbol on the map. So nobody knows what you're driving until they get up on you and try to shoot at you, and they can't lock on with their missiles, and you take more than one, and then they figure it out if they know anything. Or they get frustrated and don't know shit, and they keep trying until you either get them or, they finally get you. So that's the path. So I would suggest first dose, last dose missions, get your acid lab, get your virtue, right? Buy the Kosaka next. So grind until you can get that Kosaka. Then use that thing to grind the heist until you can buy your agency. Then buy your agency and grind. You got a couple ways to make money at this point. If you started off on New Gen, it gives you the choice of businesses at the beginning, and the best choice is the nightclub. So if you made the right choice, you're a nightclub owner, you got an acid lab, you've got the Kosaka, right, for heist that you can do solo and make what I just came back with, 1.7? A ridiculous amount of money from doing that for an hour's work, right? So then you can buy your agency with the mod shop. You don't even have to run those story missions. I've yet to do them on this account. I own the agency. I got the workshop. The vehicle workshop. I've got the armory built in, all that stuff. Like, I've upgraded it completely, and I've yet to do the story missions because I just don't care to do them. There's money in them, and one of these days I'll get bored and run them, But like I said, they're just not. It's not on my to-do list. I bought it for the vehicle upgrades. I wasn't interested in anything else. And then everything else I own on this character, so the bunker, I have a hangar, this, all of it was on sale, right? So, except for the salvage yard. When I got CEO, that was on sale. When I got the hangar, that was on sale. When I got the the farmhouse bunker, that was on sale. So I took advantage of things that were on sale. I don't own any motorcycle businesses. I don't really operate outside the city. I do most of everything I do in the city. Of course, the Acid Lab does send you out of the city sometimes. I've got access to cargo, like I bought a cargo warehouse through the CEO, but that's only because it feeds the nightclub, right? So the nightclub passively collects stuff from the bunker and stuff from your cargo, which is your CEO crap. Or it might be from the hangar. I'm not even sure actually which one is which. I think it's from the CEO crap. But that's the only thing I have. I don't have coke, weed, meth, none of that. I need to get those things going so that then I will have more stuff for my nightclub, but I don't have it yet. What I'm saying is, at the level I'm at, I'm as powerful as I want to be. I was going to say I have everything I want, but there's definitely some war stock stuff that I don't have yet that I want. I'm waiting. I'm kind of just biding my time, waiting for stuff to go on sale, holding on to my money. And I know that's tough for a lot of players. You want to spend it. You want to buy big, giant, cool stuff like this, right? San Andreas Mercenaries, that's what it's called. I was close. The hell's this? That's a plane. That's not weaponized, is it? No, it's not. I really, the only thing holding me back from buying stuff like this, I have a hangar so I could go ahead and start buying airplanes and stuff, but I really want the Oppressor Mark 1, and I haven't bought it yet because I don't have the missiles unlocked. As soon as I get the missiles unlocked, I'll buy it for sure because it's like my favorite vehicle. But that's 2.7 million. I could go ahead and buy it now, but like I said, I can't do missiles on it, and the thing's useless without the missiles. So I don't buy it yet. Eventually, I'll get it because I want one, and then I need a Savage helicopter. Probably would be a good choice. But that's about it. I mean, you really don't need anything else. Everything else is like, ooh, I think that's cool and I want it, right? But I've had everything. I have everything on my other account, so that doesn't apply to me. So, I get some kind of stupid modded ammo. Great. Wish I could skip that one or shuffle it or something. Wish I could pick the order that it comes in, but you can't. This is what we want right here, and it could be the very last thing I get. I also need the thermal scope, one of these, not sure which one. The thermal scope for my sniper, I don't have that yet. And then of course these things are cool, this one especially. I like this one. But yeah, and I have made $0 from this bunker, not a dime, because these guys have been on research the whole time. And also, I wish I'd have been able. I couldn't afford it at the time when it was on sale, but I wish I could have bought the upgrades and stuff. I'm kind of waiting to see if it'll go back on sale at any point. They used to rotate stuff, and it would be on sale. Like something would be on double and on sale every week, but they don't do that anymore. So. Last week was amazing because we had the Acid Lab on double. This week's kind of boring. You're kind of back to the same old thing. So, the same old thing can be fun too, especially when you've been off doing other stuff for a while. But doing that because, the KO Preco is the best money in the game. Nobody can argue with it. It just is. I just showed you that sometimes you can make 1.7 million for an hour's worth of work. Even if you factor in the amount of money I spend on like armor and ammunition, it's still nothing. I mean, it's still chump change compared to the 1.7 I just brought in. And the evidence is, look at my bank account, right? Like I'm out there and I don't worry about shooting bullets. I don't worry about throwing bombs at people. I don't worry about blowing up cars. Cost you $20K every time you do it, right? I buy clothes. I buy guns. I have all the guns that I want. Even the ones I can't unlock yet, I've gotten through the gun ban, like the RPG. And I have a minigun, but I have it put away. I don't even want it in my loadout. I just bought it because it was in the gun ban. So the point is if you get out there and smash your head into the dirt and do the work, you'll be one of these powerful guys before you're ever level 50. And you don't have to worry about the level, like if you ever look at these guys and go, oh, I wish I was, level 1000 or 500 or whatever, like that guy 504. If he doesn't have everything already, that's because he doesn't know how to play the game. And I bet you he doesn't. I bet you he's one of those guys that's struggling, that's always broke, that doesn't own everything he wants, that's still out here like, damn, I wish I could get this and that, and probably doesn't own all the businesses, even though he's 504. By the time you're level 100, you should definitely have everything. There's no excuse. I mean, 200, let's say 200. By the time you're level 200, you should have absolutely everything. Every car, your garages should be overflowing with cars because it gets to the point where the game starts giving you stuff, and you're like, what do I do with this? Or, hey, this car's on sale and I want it, but I don't really care about it, and so you throw it in a garage and forget you own it. That's the level of income that a level 500 should be at, right? But some of these guys don't know that because they never got there. But this game is all about the grind. Save your money, don't be out there wasting it on stupid shit like cars. Like, I cannot understand the new guys who want to buy cars right away, or they want to buy an armored truck. Like, an armored truck's a good thing if you know why you're buying it. It's an investment in a business. It's an investment in your grind, right? It's not a thing because it's like, oh, I like the way it looks, I'm going to drive it around. You're buying it because it's going to make it easier to do something that makes you money. That's how you play this game. So, if you're not out there doing that, then it's no wonder you get ran over all the time and nobody respects you and you don't make no money. But hey, I'm glad you exist, because otherwise if everybody was like me, God, this game would be crazy. There's a lot of us out here, obviously. A lot of people, you ever get griefed by somebody and it just doesn't make any sense at all why they're doing it? Or there was a guy the other day who hit me and I felt like he could have steered away, right? We came around the corner at each other. Fucking murked him, and then he came after me again. I blew him up again, and then I'm pretty sure he left, and he was like level 300. So that's what I'm saying. It don't matter what your level is. I'm gonna shit on you. I don't look at that before I shit on somebody, and I do get beat. Don't get me wrong. It happens. There's people out there who have an oppressor, and I can't fuck with them, and maybe they know how to, to free aim the thing really well. That's actually my kryptonite. Is if you can free aim missiles, you can fuck me up pretty good. And there's not a lot I can do with small arms. I'm decent with small arms, don't get me wrong, but I'm definitely more of a vehicle guy. When you got me on the ground, you got me close to beat. And I'm already calling my insurance, trying to get my car back out, trying to get away from you. And honestly, the thing I do that probably beats me the most, gives people the upper hand the most, is I don't slam you over and over and over again. Generally, I'll kill a person and move on. You know what I mean? If you piss me off, maybe I'll come after you and kill you once or twice and then move on. But I'm not the guy who will kill you over and over and over and over, and then go 10-0 and then send you a message about it and just, it doesn't even make sense at that point, right? I'm in the game to play objectives. And that's what I tell everybody is there are objectives in this game. You have a bounty on your head, I might kill you to get the bounty. You run into me and I need to kill you to get something done, once again, I might kill you. But generally, I'm running a mission. I'm doing something. You know what I mean? I'm not out here just running around being a little turd for no reason. That's what really bothers me is there was a guy the other day I killed because he had a bounty and he got his feelings hurt. So he sent me a message. I went back into my nightclub because I was doing other stuff, and he sent me a message and I was about to go back to work. I was on my lunch break. And so he sent me a message you started this, right? Come out here and fight. And I was like, bro, you had a bounty. I took it. Game over. I don't know what you're talking about. There's no benefit in me coming out there and shooting you over and over again, or the other way around, you shooting me over and over again. There's absolutely no benefit in it for me. So if you're doing something and you're not making money at it, Stop doing it. Get away from those people. There's no shame in jumping lobbies. There's no shame in going passive until you get your car back out. I don't care what nobody says. Get your car back out. Get away from the situation. Go unpassive. You know what I mean? Don't run around and passive like a little bitch, but use passive to get away from people. Sure, of course. If you need to do it, do it. As soon as you could get back to making money, that's the thing about this game is they have those tools for you, right? Why in the hell does passive mode exist? It exists so if you're getting griefed, you can get away from the guy. There's also options when somebody kills you over and over again. You can ghost them. You can go passive just to them where they can't kill you anymore. There's a lot of different things, that you could do to get away from somebody. You can accept an invite to somebody's business. Like if you have a friend and he's indoors, he can invite you, and then you just teleport across the map, right? These are all things you can do once you learn the mechanics of the game. There's no situation where you should be completely pinched by a person and not be able to get shit done. I don't leave myself vulnerable. Like, you'll never catch me on idle outside. Like, that makes no sense. If you're going to go idle, go in a business and sit there, right? I really should put my car away, but, if somebody blows that up, all I got to do is call insurance. But the good thing about a business like this one, they give you a parking space that is not permanent. So this parking space is only temporary. So if I pull my car in here, it'll sit here until I leave with it, right? But it won't be stored here forever. So if I log off the game and it's still sitting there, it'll go back to its garage space. This is not a permanent space. There's also one of these in the salvage yard I really like. And I'm trying to think. I believe there's other businesses that do it also. It might be the only two, actually. Yeah, because the hangar doesn't let you pull a car in there. None of the motorcycle businesses let you pull a car inside. Not even a bike. You think they would, but they don't. So yeah, just the bunker and the salvage yard have that particular option, which is it's not an option. It comes standard. It's one garage space that's not permanent. You cannot store a vehicle there permanently. Unlike the nightclub, which gives you a service parking spot, right? And that's for your personal. That's where my virtue stays, right? And on my other account, that's where my Omnis sits, because it's the work car, So, anyway, once again, I said a million times now that I'm going to go ahead and log off, so now I'm doing it. Have a good one.